Hello, everybody. It's a good game for us to play a team that a little different style. Shoot a lot of threes. They press, they trap, they scramble the game, and thought our players handled it pretty well. We had extended the lead to over 20, and then we got a little sloppy and let them come back. But Eastern Kentucky is a very good team. They lost by 3 to West Virginia last week in the buzzer, and lost a close game to Western Kentucky in last possession as well. And we knew they were going to be very challenging to guard because we're bigger and longer, and had to chase their shooters all over the floor, switch 1 through 5 most of the game. But I thought our players, for the most part, challenged a lot of shots and gave us a chance to get out to that lead.
Other than the turnovers and missed free throws, what were they doing to cause that?
Well, we had 4 or 5 charges, which we haven't done. We've been great in our lack of turnovers the entire season. This is like 2 games of turnovers for us. I think we've been averaging less than 9 a game. We had 18. So we had some poor decision making. Anytime you have 4 or 5 charges in a game. Then we had some sloppy passes in the first half and then the second half. As I said, it's a good game for us to play, a different style. We can learn some things from this. Luckily, we won the game, and you always like to learn after a win versus a loss.
Before the season started, I asked you about your backcourt, if there was any concern about that. Today, Boogie Ellis 0 for 9 for the field, but he still contributed with, 5 assists, rebounds, did everything else. It just shows, how deep this team is compared to last year.
Well, we have great guard play with Boogie, Ethan, and Drew Peterson. They're all combo lead guards. They can score it. They can make plays for teammates, and they defend. So Boogie had 5 assists, and so did Max and Isaiah, and then Ethan had 3. And so we had 23 assists. We shared the ball. We made the plays. We were unselfish tonight. We got good shots, and we shot a high percentage. I think we shot 54 from the field and 36 from the 3. So offensively, other than the turnovers, I thought we played well and shared the basketball. But Boogie went 0 for 10. It doesn't happen too often. He's a great shooter, a great player, offensive player, and to still be able to put up 80 points on the board when your leading scorer goes 0 for 10, that's a credit to the other guys.
What is Isaiah doing better right now? 3 of the last 4 games he's had double-doubles, career high tonight, hitting the threes as well. What has he turned on, I guess, from the first couple games of the season?
Well, I think he's played within himself. He's not forcing it. He's letting the game come to him. He sees the floor extremely well. You saw some of the passes he had tonight. Last game at Washington State, they double-teamed him in the post with 2 minutes left, and he hit Josh for a dunk quickly. It was just a terrific pass. So he's passing the ball at a high level. He's shooting the ball when he needs to shoot it, and he's not forcing it. He's letting the game come to him. So he's playing great basketball, and he's a terrific defender as well. So we're really excited about his development, and as you see him rebound the ball, he anticipates and can go get it out of his area now, which he struggled with early in his career.
How different was it tonight when he was on the court versus when he was off?
Well, when he was on, we were pretty good. So we took a 24-point lead, and when he was on the court, he was a big part of our win. But the other big guys too, Chavez was 6 for 6, and Josh was 4 for 4. So you go 10 for 10 with your centers and 8 for 10 from your forward. That's 18 for 20 with our big guys. So they get the game ball tonight, the 3 of them.
Is it partly just because of what he can do with the press break and stuff as well, of being able to handle the ball and be the guy in the middle of the court?
Yeah, he's a 6'10" guard, with meaning he has the skills and the IQ and the court vision, and he has long arms, so he can throw it over the double team. He can get it around the double team. He also dribble the ball. So he had a couple turnovers tonight, just with a couple careless passes, but I thought he played a great floor game, and it's nice to have a big guy that can handle the ball against the press. We didn't turn the ball over in the backcourt. We turned it over in the front, once we got to the half court, because we charged and deflections, and I thought our press break was fine. It was just some of the decision making in the half court wasn't as great as it should have been.
You guys are 9-0 now. Not to look back to the Washington State game, but did that kind of feel like a tournament game a little bit?
That was great atmosphere. It's the best atmosphere since we've been in the league 9 years, and I think we've been up there 7 or 8 times, and that was by far the best atmosphere. They have an outstanding basketball team. Their fans were there, their band, and it was a 3 o'clock afternoon game on a Saturday. It felt like a really big-time college basketball environment, and it was a great game. It was a great college basketball game. We were fortunate to win it, but they're very good, and they're very good at home.
You called a timeout with, I think, like eight minutes, a little bit over 8 minutes before the media timeout. I think you guys went on like a 9-0 run right after that. They had been kind of digging their way back in. What did you kind of say in that? What was the message there, and how did the guys react to it?
Well, just sometimes you just have to refocus your team on how hard they have to play, and defensively what they have to do, and then offensively to share the ball. And they responded. I was really proud of them out of that timeout. They came out with a lot of energy, a lot of leadership, and they got about 4 or 5 defensive stops and scored the ball, and our lead then went over 20 and put the game away.
There's still some more out-of-conference games going, but are you starting to recognize who's going to play on your bench as far as shortening it up, maybe with the freshmen as well?
Well, I thought Reese has really improved. He's watched his minutes have gone up in the last few weeks. He's really playing defensively at a high level. He's played very hard, and he's making some shots. So and he's a very good passer. So I think he has really earned his minutes. And Kobe Johnson's an outstanding basketball player as well. All 4 freshmen are really good. It's just a matter of we just don't have enough minutes to go around right now because we have a deep and talented team. And so their time will come. They just have to keep getting better. And I'm proud of those guys, the young guys on our team. Boubacar is kind of a redshirt freshman because he gets a year back, and he's improved. He had a bad injury, ankle injury. Was out over 3 weeks, so he's just kind of getting back into shape, getting back into the flow. And so those guys, we feel comfortable with our bench. We can put them in at any time. They're all good basketball players, and their best basketball is ahead of them.
Let's do one more for Coach. Okay, thanks, Andy.
Okay, thank you.